Hey everyone, welcome back to Shiny Circuit. Today we're rewinding time because I just found my old retro collection. So that means I found my PS1, I found my Game Boy Color, and my PS3. And we're gonna bring them back to life with building a new display for them. So I was cleaning up some old storage boxes, and when I spotted my old gray PlayStation, that's when I knew I hit the jackpot. Underneath it was a bunch of PlayStation games and also my Game Boy Color and my PS3. So once I pulled out everything and I realized how much of my gaming kind of past was in this box, I started to parse through kind of all the things in there, and I kind of found some grails in my collection. So an honorable mention is Resident Evil 1 complete inbox for the PlayStation 1, and Pokemon Special Pikachu Edition or Pokemon Yellow complete inbox with manual and game and everything like that. But I'm going to go over those in a next video of the grails I found. But this video is just going to be about the process of pulling out and organizing my retro game collection. It is small. I'm going to get some shelving and display them. So next mission is to go to IKEA actually, because if I'm going to bring back this collection, it deserves to be displayed, and IKEA has some pretty affordable but pretty modern shelving units. I was looking between the KALLAX and the Billy bookcase, but at the end I decided to go for the KALLAX to display my consoles. So we are going to IKEA today, get some KALLAX shelf storage for my consoles. So here's the display cases. I don't know which one to get yet. Which one are we looking at? Oh, right there, KALLAX. KALLAX right here. I was also looking at this one, Bagebo. But I think the KALLAX is cleaner because it has stuff you can put in it. KALLAX. So you can stand it up too. Oh, babe. This is the one I want over here. Get it out of here. See? It matches with my thing. This is the one I want.
Oh yeah, it's only $100.
Yeah. And there's like little things you can put in there. Where's all the... Yeah, see, you can put like these things in here. You can customize it. And it just slides in. It's very customizable. Hey, this one's only 60, 70. Oh yeah, the drawers too. Should I get the double or single shelf? The ones that look good. See, you can put it on its side too. See? And then you stand it up, you can stack it. Oh, see here, the double ones. Like that. Oh, and the shelves too. See, this slides in. See, just slides in. So you can add it to which one you want. And there's like a glass version. Other shelves. It's over there. Besta's over there. Hey, they got a new one. Stockholm. Here's the Bestia. See? The Bestia. Oh, it has a backing. And it's more shallow. That's cool. This one is more shallow. I like that. Hang this up to display the games. What else do they have here? Oh, how much are these cubes? $5. You can have these cubes like this. Soft close. Oh. Oh, that's cool. Oh, this is new? That kit? New. A new one. Okay. Some display cases. This is the one that replaced the Detolf, I think. The Detolf. Any other ones? Oh, this is cool. Glass cabinet. The Billy bookcase. Get the pegboards too for the controllers. Oh yes. Man, it looked like it was sold out there. But it's right here. Okay, babe, get it. So we're here getting food before we go to IKEA and get my shelves for my consoles. Bye! We're going to Shopville. Oh, and they got amiibos too. Hello. Just looking. Thank you. So we had some time after IKEA to check out Shopville. This was right next to where we were eating. It's in the south side next to Taps Gaming. So inside they had everything basically. A little bit of retro games, modern titles, trading cards, rare collectibles, vinyl figures. So back in the day, I had a pretty extensive amiibo collection, but for some reason, I don't know why, I think I was moving out and I sold them with my Switch. So I don't have any, so I'm looking to rebuild my amiibo collection. I started collecting amiibos when the Switch came out, the original Switch. So I had ones like the Breath of the Wild amiibos that launched with it. I had Samus, I had Ryu, I had Ness from Earthbound, and for the life of me, I can't remember why I sold them. But yeah, I was happy to see this wall, and I think I might come back for more amiibos. I picked up a Sora. I never had a Sora amiibo before.
What is?
They also did have an extensive Switch collection. Again, I want to build my Switch collection because when I initially bought the Switch, I was all about digital, so I wasn't too worried about physical collection. But now that I'm getting into retro collection and kind of trying to build up that physical, collection that you can kind of feel and hold, I'm looking to build on top of that the Switch, but more importantly the DS. So it's nice to see that they had a healthy collection of Switch and DS games. Oh, here. They did have a couple of Pokemon games that I was looking for, but they were the European version. Of course, you can play them on your 3DS or DS, but I kind of wanted the American version, so I'll hold off on buying those. You got Japanese names too? I don't know what that is. That was cool. prices are pretty good.
No, I don't think the other one was yeah.
I grabbed some IKEA KALLAX shelves, simple, clean, perfect to organize my retro gear. The goal here is to build a setup that feels like kind of a museum, or kind of a museum to my gaming past, I guess, and just to display them in a modern, clean way. So let's get to building it. So this wasn't too hard to build. It's a couple of screws and those joining pieces of wood. This one was pretty easy to put together. What I like about the KALLAX is how sturdy it feels once it's up. It's basically a clean grid, minimalist, modular, and it just makes everything look organized. You could attach this to a wall or attach it floating or on the ground. And that attaching to the wall will just make sure it's sturdy and stays in place. So I had to do a real overhaul. Some of the wires I kind of neglected and just hid in back of my console, the Bestia console. So I had to rearrange it, unplug everything. So this took a while, but I just thought, you know, I'm taking the time to put all these consoles out. I might as well put the time to do it right and actually hide these cables and do some cable management and just untangle the mess that was behind the Bestia unit. So before this case, it was pretty hard because I had, I think, 4 to 5 consoles plugged in, wired through my PC and then to my TV. So I had to untangle all of that mess. But once I got it up, it was clean and all the consoles were sit in place and all of them were connected properly. And just in a little bit, I'll go over each cube. Once it was up, I give it a quick wipe down and started planning out the layout. On the top, I have the Nintendo Switch 2. I play this quite a bit, so that's why it's at the top. Easy access. And in the middle shelves, I have my PS1 original and my PS3. So the PS3 is actually where I started collecting digitally. This was the advent of kind of Netflix and just feeling comfortable of purchasing stuff online from the Sony store. And then the bottom I have my Wii. And then finally we have the PS5. I couldn't fit the PS5 into one of the cubes because it is too big right now. I'm looking to maybe lay down on its side, so I'll figure that out. A Wii is a new console for me. I never had a Wii growing up. So basically I was a PlayStation kid or Xbox kid growing up. So like the last, I think, Nintendo console I had was a Super Nintendo. So when that time came to pick between a Nintendo 64 and a PlayStation 1, I kind of chose the path of PlayStation and kind of never looked back. But I'm rediscovering all the Nintendo library and Nintendo kind of glory. So I'm going to kind of try to add to this retro collection I just found. Nintendo 64, Wii, Wii U, Nintendo 3DS. So look out for more videos where I'm going to build on those collections because I never grew up collecting or playing any of those Nintendo systems and games. So I'm pretty excited to discover all these new systems and new games that I kind of missed out on just because I was kind of a PlayStation guy growing up. Some of these cubes are empty, and again, I'm going to build my collection with Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, just to add to that. Maybe I'm been looking into getting GameCube. That's pretty much it for the setup here. For the games, I have just Walmart kind of shelves I bought and displayed them. They're kind of half-height shelves. So along with the KALLAX, I just got these Walmart shelves. They were $30 each, and I kind of didn't need too much because my collection as it sits right now isn't a lot. I think once I get more games and add to the physical collection, I'll get shelves that are kind of higher and maybe even more shelves. But for now, this works pretty good. It fits my current collection as well as some DVDs and even some VHS. So again, I mentioned in the video, I'm gonna go over my current collection more in depth because there were some finds in there that even surprised me. So in my first shelf, I have the PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 1 games. As I mentioned, Resident Evil was a really good find. It was complete in box, black label, and pretty good condition. And then in my second shelf, there is PlayStation 3, PlayStation 5. I don't think I have any PlayStation 4 games because I was kind of fully digital by then. But now that I'm getting back into collecting the video games, I think I'm gonna get more on just the whole PS or PlayStation catalog. And I have also some DS and Wii games there. Slowly I'm building up my Wii because I got a Wii in a Valley Village and I got another Wii at just a local game store. I wanted one where I could mod it. And the top shelf is just kind of collections and figurines. Again, I have to work on displaying this collection appropriately and hopefully getting some backlighting and maybe even some acrylic displays for some of the figurines. But for right now, I'm happy with what it is right now. I don't have that big of a collection, but what I do have in the collection, I was pretty surprised at some of the grails I were able to find. As I mentioned, Resident Evil, complete in box. This is worth like 1 to 200 complete in box in this kind of shape. Everything's original, and it's not the greatest hits. It's a black label here. And then also the Pokemon Special Pikachu Edition or Pokemon Yellow I have here with complete inbox, with the manual and everything in there. The game cartridge is original as well. And the condition on this is not too bad. There's just this on the bottom where it's creased in the bottom. And it's just because I had stuff stacked on top of this, which is probably not that smart. But I have them in this acrylic kind of container now. Acrylic kind of case now, so they'll be I'll be make sure to baby these from now on. Yeah, in another video I'll go over some of the other stuff I found in there, PS1 classics and also Game Boy classics and PS2 and PS3 games. I'll go into some of the grails I found in there. So that's it. That was the revival of my retro game collection, the discovery, the displaying of it. And discovery of my retro game collection is kind of why I started this channel, Shiny Circuit. So if you love retro gaming, collectibles, tech nostalgia, hit that subscribe button, hit that follow button, and comment which classic games you think I should bring back or add to my collection. But we out.